let's get started on today's reading and see what beautiful uplifting messages Spirit may have for Aquarius. First card up is the Page of Pentacles. All right, on the opposite end, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is absolutely to do with money, guys. So your money, something regarding your money, good news around money, is going to create a lot of joy and happiness. Emotionally, you're going to be in a celebratory mood, seeing that this is something you've been wishing for, wanting for, and trying to manifest. Okay, also seeing a lot of things that you are going to be able to manifest and pull in, options, in other words, things that you will be able to purchase. I'm seeing new homes, new cars, and a lot of happiness in the middle. Again, celebration, a lot of abundance in this Four of Wands. Okay, let's move forward, and we have the card of communication. All right, so this is for someone today who's receiving some type of communication that is going to bring in a Tower, unfortunately. If this is you, please comment below. If you don't feel like it, I certainly do understand. But I am sending you love and light, healing light on this one. All right, whatever this communication is, it's going to feel, unfortunately, painful. It's going to feel, it's going to bring in some unhappiness. This has to do with a very important person in your life who has been very nurturing in your life, very loving in your life, and I see somehow there's a situation at hand with this person. I don't know if this is a relationship, as far as, you know, this could be a family member or someone that you're getting some kind of negative news about. And the Knight of Pentacles is actually a good omen next to this person. So if you have gotten some information regarding a family member or someone in your immediate circle who has taken sick or got hurt or taken ill, all right, this Knight of Pentacles is a very positive sign that your person is going to come out of it. Okay, some prayers will be very helpful in this scenario. And if this is you, again, please comment below the video. Also, guys, if you would like, I offer readings of different types. I offer a $20 reading because I know times are tough. So if you want to see what my services are, you can click on the description below the video and connect with me there. Send me an email. All right, Two of Wands, guys. Somebody is going through some kind of upset. So I feel like someone has judged you or said some things or did some things to you that created a lot of upset. This really affected you, okay? You really let this get to you so much. But what it did do is it pushed you. It pushed you to the point where you're looking to start over. You're looking to end whatever the scenario is because, you know, in the center we have the Nine of Swords. This is the card of upset, okay? The card that, you know, whatever the scenario is, it may be keeping us awake at night, okay? And over here we have the Judgment card. So somebody is judging or saying talking about you in a negative way. All right, and this is what you're about to do. You're about to start over, meaning that you're going to end this situation. And again, I feel like this is connected to some kind of communication you're going to be getting. So either someone is going to come to you and tell you something that is going to be rather upsetting, something unexpected, as far as the behavior of another person, that they're talking about you behind your back or doing something they, you know, shouldn't be doing behind your back. Okay, so you're going to find this out and you are going to make a very hard decision. You're going to make your, you know, you're going to put up your defense, okay? Protect yourself. You're going to protect your heart as the best you can, and you are going to end this scenario once and for all and start again, okay? And with that new start comes all the lessons that you have learned, and you will be making a really good choice for this next round of people that you will be bringing into your life, into your circle. You will vet them all, and they will all be people who you can trust, who will have your back, and vice versa. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of, I just saw something, a lot of scattering for a lot of you, scattering around, like things moving, like almost like musical chairs. So I think you are actually moving people around in your life, Aquarius, meaning that you're going through a list in your mind and you're taking people out that have, you know, consistently hurt you, consistently put you down, realizing that they're just negative people. And most of the time, guys, when we think about the people who are, you know, always putting us down or don't know how to lift people up, it's exactly that. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to be nice. They don't know how to lift people up. And, you know, the way that they're pushing your buttons and affecting you, they do the same thing with others, okay? So looking at it from that perspective will help you not take it to heart, and you will eliminate them from your life. And I am seeing a lot of movement, you know, deciding who stays and who goes, okay? Thus the separation. All right, here I'm seeing just a lot of getting clarity. So basically more of the same, guys. You're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling kind of beat up and sick of. I heard I'm sick of people doing this or doing that or saying this. All right, so really you're at your wit's end, as if, you know, you don't have enough things in life to worry about, but you don't want to deal with people who are, you know, making you feel bad, to boot. Okay, you want to surround yourself with positivity, and I see that these are choices that you are making now. You're getting complete clarity on who stays and who goes, and this time around it's real obvious to you. Very obvious. You don't have to really put a lot of thought into it. As a matter of fact, some of these people, you've already thought in the past that it's time to say goodbye to them. It's time for you to separate from them. And I especially see movement away or toward. You're moving away, or you could go either way. All right, getting the clarity, so moving away, but I also see some of you moving toward someone special in your life, someone that you feel is above and beyond everyone else as far as being nurturing and loving, someone that you can't afford to lose, okay? Because they're a great soul, and you know that this person has your back, and you are reaching a point where you are picking up on energies, and especially the old energies that have been around you for a long time. It's very obvious to you now who should stay, who should go, and you are definitely putting up boundaries, okay? So as not to let people mess with your energy. You are protecting your energy, and because of this, I do see a new commitment coming into place. That is, this person's going to be, they're going to have your back, exactly the person that you are looking for. We have to be extremely picky and really protect our energies right now. You may have noticed that all of the wackos are coming out of the woodwork. I don't know what exactly is going on, but I do notice a difference in how people are driving, how people are behaving. It's almost like a bad movie. I don't even like to go out and drive anymore. All right, so good people are really good, and the bad ones are really bad, and they are showing themselves like there's no tomorrow, right? All right, so I'm seeing a setback here. All right, so what I feel this is all about is happiness over this new person who's going to be coming in. Unlike anyone else you've had in your life, a lot of your personal energy is going to go into finding out who this person really is. Are they for you? Are they going to be good for you? And this person is going to be awesome for you. All right, and you are going to figure that out. There's a lot of happiness coming in. You're going to communicate really well. This is somebody that you may end up marrying and having a family with, okay? If you're young enough to do that. Also, and single, hopefully, hopefully single. But here, this has a lot also to do with you coming into your authentic selves. And when you meet this person, Spirit is saying, by all means, be yourself right from the get-go. Don't be on your best behavior. I mean, of course, be polite, but be yourself. Don't try to, you know, feign who you are to make them, because you're thinking they'll be more interested or what have you. Just totally be yourself, okay? Otherwise, down the road, there will be a setback, and you want to avoid that. You want to put yourself out there, guys, right from the beginning, and not just in relationships that are romantic, but friendships. Be real with family members. Be truthful. If you don't feel like doing something, just say, I don't feel like doing this today. I'm sorry. And be okay with that, okay? Don't worry about what they're going to think, all right? Being your authentic self is really showing people and really bringing people into the light as far as who's going to accept you for who you truly are and who is not going to accept you. Okay, here I'm seeing the Queen of Cups next to this Wheel of Fortune, and look at this. The Ten of Pentacles lies in the center next to two separate paths regarding your finances, guys. So this is for all of my Aquariuses. The Wheel of Fortune is here next to all of your wishes and dreams coming to fruition, okay? This is a big part of your wishes and dreams. Obviously, this is about wealth and prosperity, dreaming of being wealthy one day, dreaming of having that beautiful house and that nice car that you've always wanted, all right? That's going to come into your reality, and you can manifest it, guys. You can manifest it now. With the Wheel of Fortune, they want you to know that you are fully protected. There's angelic realms that are watching over these monies. Okay, and what I just got from this here is the reason that these monies have yet to be released is because there are a lot of nefarious people that need to be pulled away, let's say, you know, taken out of the picture, let's say, before this can be released. Otherwise, it will just start all over again, right? They will be able to get their fingers in the pot and take stuff away from us, take this away. So we have to wait till the time is right where that aspect of things is over, it's gone, and we don't have to worry about it so much anymore. So this is the paths I'm seeing, okay? There are two paths right now. We are moving into these two separate paths, and I just felt that this has a lot to do with the separation as well, all right? So the separation also being good from bad, good from evil, we're seeing a big separation with that. Some of the people in your circle, guys, might even have an entity or two connected to them, especially if they're around drugs and alcohol a lot. We know that alcohol is called spirits for that reason, okay? If you're a big drinker, you might notice that things aren't going well for you, or you know, you might have vivid dreams about entities doing crazy shit to you, excuse my French, all right? Also, a lot of the drugs will also make you vulnerable, seem vulnerable to these entities, okay? And they will attach to you. This is something that I believe in 150%, okay? I've seen it happen with my eyes. This here is somebody is really focusing on sadness today. There's something going on that is bringing you down, Aquarius. All right, Spirit wants you to use your intuition, all right, because this is short-lived. This is nothing. They are even saying that you shouldn't even be paying attention to this if possible. Like, try to focus on other things and just try to keep in mind that Source always walks alongside you. Source is with you. For those of you who, you know, have said many times to yourselves, I've been through the worst of times. I've been through such bad, horrible times. All right, but you're still here. Have you ever thought about why that is? It's because Source has always walked alongside of you and has always, you know, gotten you through, whether you realize it or not, okay? And will still be there for you in the future, all right? There is a new beginning to look forward to for you. Those of you who are feeling saddened and feeling that things have not worked out for you and you've gone through a lot of trauma in your life, it's time to release this because you have a whole new beginning here. Now, just note that the new beginnings, you need to make space for the new, okay? If you're filled with, you know, memories of traumas and memories of, you know, people trotting on you, treating you badly, you know, doing negative things to you, there is no space available for the new beautiful things that are waiting to come into your life, okay? So it's kind of like starting anew with this Ace of Pentacles. That's exactly what the Ace of Pentacles means. It's a new beginning, okay? It's also about your finances. This is all very positive around money. All right, so if you've been having money struggles lately or money issues, this is a great omen today. All right, and it's on top of the Ten of Pentacles, which is the culmination of all of your wishes and dreams. The things that you thought were untouchable, that were never going to happen, and they would always be a fantasy or a dream, is going to come to fruition for you with this new start. Okay, so it's time to release all this baggage, guys. It's not helping you. Holding on to these memories and holding on to this pain is in no way helpful to you, right? So they want you to use your intuition on all of what was just told to you, because with you using your intuition and focusing on the positive, you are getting ready to celebrate. You're opening up a space for celebration, for good times, and to fill yourself with new good events, good memories, and beautiful new things that are about to show up for you. All right, with the moon, all right, they're also saying that there are things happening in the background that you are unaware of. So those of you who are staying in these situations, thinking that you don't know what if you were to end these bad situations, you are thinking, well, then I'll be alone, or then, you know, what comes next? There's a fear. I don't know what's in my future, and I don't like that feeling. I'd rather stay here where I'm dealing with toxicity, maybe a little bit of feeling of entrapment, like you can't go off on your own because of your financial situation or something along that line. Feeling all of this stuckness, guys, all right, they're saying that there's things going on that are being, you know, readied up for you in the background that you're unaware of, and you don't have to worry anymore about this kind of stuff, okay? So I don't know exactly what some of your situations are. I understand that some of you may not be able to make a move right now, but I do see that they're acknowledging these burdens that you've been carrying, and they know that they've been very difficult for you. Okay, and they're also saying that a lot of the toxicity around you is being perpetuated by you, meaning that you're choosing to stay in these situations as a safety net or some type of precaution. And they want you to see yourselves for who you truly are. You're powerful. You can definitely create things around you. You can create situations where you can, you know, change up your life. You can make these changes. You just have to make the decision to do so. I'm seeing a justice here. All right, for my Aquariuses, this is regarding someone that you love. All right, this person, I feel like some of you are making up your mind today about a potential lover. All right, there is someone you're interested in. You're unsure about this whole situation with this person. All right, you are attracted to them, but there's something that's making you think twice. Okay, And this person is single right now. I have to tell you that I see them not being single for long, all right, because of who they are. They are a few years older than you, but very powerful as far as just their aura and their energy. People love being around this person. People love having conversations with this person, bouncing things off this person, talking to this person, being around their energy. So they have, you know, at all times, they have people around them. People gather around them just to, you know, just because they're attracted to this person's energy. All right. So you're thinking about, you know, this person as a romantic situation here. And I am also seeing, though, something holding you back with this Five of Wands. This is like some type of some situation that is making you think twice, okay? Spirit is saying this person is actually going to be your justice. This person's going to be very good for you. So if you've been, you know, teetering and wondering about this person, this is going to be, this whole situation with this person is going to be very positive for you. All right, I'm going to end on this note, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's reading, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.